Does anyone go through like 50 different emotions when they're watching One Piece? Because I do, and One Piece sometimes really stresses me out in the best way possible. Anyways, today I'm watching episodes 105 to 115, which is the first half of Alabasta. And oh, by the way, I went to the One Piece store in Shibuya and it was really cool. Of course, I got my straw hat from Shanks. I didn't get anything, but my kids got a devil's fruit. And it wasn't crowded at all when we went, and it's right next to the Shibuya crossing, so if you have a chance, check it out. Anyways, I'm watching the part where the crew is trying to get to Rain Base to get to that evil crocodile person, and this is when the ballerina dude pretends to be the king and lies and manipulates the people so that they would start the war. Honestly, I'm a little bit embarrassed that I didn't realize it was the ballerina pretending to be the king at first. You know, when the king started admitting that he was stealing all the rain and he was like punching the kid or whatever. Like at first I really couldn't make that connection, and yeah, I felt like an idiot. And then what happens is that the whole crew gets caught by crocodile except for my husband. And I know I've recently been simping over like every hot male character, but like when Sanji shows his superhero side, I just can't. Like, I'm done. So superhero Sanji helps the crew escape, and Luffy makes Zoro help Smoker because he was drowning. I mean, he was like unconscious. And by the way, I am starting to really like the Smoker guy. Smoker is really starting to like the crew, and I really hope that he doesn't betray them in the future. And please don't put in like spoiler comments. So Smoker lets them go, right? And then the crew gets on this really big crab that has the weirdest, flirtiest eyes, like a flirty side eye. In Japanese, there's actually a perfect word for it. It's called iarashi, but this crab is freaking iarashi, okay? And usually we use it for like men who are just trying to like get laid and stuff. So a crab being iarashi is so random and I love it. So they go through the desert and Vivi gets caught by crocodile. Luffy saves her and Luffy gets caught and he gets totally beat up and almost dies. At this point, I just have one major question. Like, I thought the people who have devil's fruit powers, it was like something rare. Because every time someone sees someone with this special power, they're really surprised and they go like, "Eh? もしかして悪魔の実の能力者?" As if they've never seen anyone with the powers. But every few episodes, there's always a new person with a new, power. So I'm just wondering, like, is the devil's fruit, is it supposed to be rare? Or are we gonna, like, ease into normalizing people having, like, special abilities? But honestly, there's so many people with so many abilities, I don't remember any of them. The only things I remember is like the guy with the exploding boogers because it was just shocking. So besides like Luffy and the booger guy, I have absolutely no idea who has what kind of powers. So anyways, the later part of the episodes have a lot going on. Every single crew is fighting either a number or a weekday or a holiday or whatever. And I had a hard time watching it because I get worried over fictional characters. Let me tell you, you have absolutely no idea how much devastation and anger I feel, especially when they're hurting either Chopper or Karoo. And I don't think I'm watching that part yet, like in the video, but when Karoo gets up and climbs that big ass cliff with his last little bit of strength that he has, you have absolutely no idea how much pain I felt for Karoo. And also I was a little bit upset at Vivi because she was so stupid. She was just like standing in front of a stampede and saying like, stop, like, tomate. Like, that was really stupid of her. And I was a little bit, like, what are you doing? So anyways, Karoo saves her and he's in critical condition. And so are, like, every single one of the crew. I think this is where Karoo is getting hurt, and yeah, this is definitely the part where he's like trying to save Vivi. I'm getting so anxious, like I'm getting so invested in these characters, and I don't really do that when I'm watching like like a TV series or like movies. I do, but not this much. Anime hits harder, and by the way, this is the first anime that I've ever like watched. Also, there was one more thing in these episodes that caught me by surprise. I think it's going to come up soon, and I think this happens like all the time in anime, but the cinnamon roll guy, I thought he was dead, but he's alive. And I'm very happy that he is. So I thought, why don't you guys tell me your favorite... Oh, wait, hold on. This is where I find out that the cinnamon roll guy is actually alive, and I'm shocked. okay? I'm like super shocked. Like I never knew that my reactions were this obvious. Like obviously I'm looking at the camera here. But anyways, I also realized that I was eating like matsuge, like the camel. I was eating this like really chewy gummy that gets stuck on your teeth, and I was like trying to like take it off my teeth as I eat it. So that's me eating like a camel. But as I said, my reactions are very expressive, but I think you guys are used to it by now. So anyways, I want to know your favorite sub characters who are not the main characters that are on the ship. It could be the cinnamon roll guy, or like Chopper's doctor, or like Vivi's dad. I really like the king. Cobra was, oh my god, it's King Cobra. Like, do you guys make these connections instantly, or am I like really slow? Like, it's not that important, but wouldn't it be fun to pick up on these little things? Like, there's also a lot of wordplay in Japanese. Like, the snail in Japanese is called katatsumuri, but there's another word for it, which is dendenmushi. And phone in Japanese is denwa. That's why the snail is the phone. And that's like the most obvious one. So if I can see like all the other ones that are really subtle, it would be so fun if I can put it in this voiceover and tell you guys like these little things that are hidden in the episodes, right? So from now on, I'm gonna try to look through these like little details, which is really hard when I'm like emotionally like drained. And 90% of the time, I only have the capacity to like focus on the main thing that's going on. But I will try my best. And this video is getting way too long, but there's one more thing I want to ask. I always want to ask, where are you watching from? What episode you are on? What is your favorite character? What is your favorite episode? I absolutely love the fact that some of you guys are watching this with me. I never knew anime was going to be this fun, and it's so much more fun doing it together with you guys. And right now, as I'm doing this voiceover, I am already done with Alabasta. I am already into the Skypiea. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce these words. So I'm there, and I'm very excited for the next arc. Anyways, this video is getting way too long, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next episodes. Okay, bye!